Hi there, I'm Jill Wignall. I'm going to show you how to use a stenciling technique to create an effect that looks a bit like collaging. This is the card that I'm going to make in today's tutorial, and we're going to use a stencil to create this collage technique. Thanks for watching. You're going to need a blank card, a cutting mat, a small stamp, I've chosen the teapot, and then a stamp for your stencil, and a blank piece of paper, a pen, a knife, and your ink. Take your blank card, open it out, stamp your chosen stamp, I've chosen the teapot, onto your card wherever you want it. Think about your design before you start stamping, and think about where you're going to want your stencil. So the look I've chosen is the teapot with the steam coming out of the teapot. And I'm using a cloud stamp to make that stencil, to make that steam effect. Now lay your blank card on top of your card that you're making and roughly draw on the shape that you want your stencil to be. I'm trying to create a little cloud of steam. And then you're going to cut that stencil out. I actually thought mine was a little bit too big, so cut the line a little bit in from where I'd drawn it. Cutting all the way around to create a stencil. Remove the central piece so that you have a stencil ready for your card. Then take your card and line it up. See that it's where you want it to be. Check it's the right size, whether you need to make any adjustments to it, make it a little bit bigger. I realised that I couldn't really see the teapot, so I cut away the corner because I knew I wouldn't be putting any stamps there, so it didn't need to protect it from ink, and that way I would be able to see the teapot and align the stencil a little bit better. That way I can see where the teapot is. Now you're going to start stamping once you've got it lined up. So take your ink and your stamps. I've got 2 cloud stamps here, but I ended up just using the one. Start stamping. Make sure that your stamps don't just go into the centre of your stencil, but come right up to the edge and even overlap the edge to try and get that shape that you've cut out of your stencil. You want that shape to show up when you move it away. See how I'm going right around the edge, making sure that I've stamped all over that shape because I want that little steam cloud to look like a steam cloud. Once you've covered it and you feel happy, you can move your stencil away and see how it looks. I decided my stencil was a bit high up and I wanted the steam to be coming out of the spout of the kettle, so I actually put it back down and added a little bit along the bottom, and I thought that looked fine and I wasn't worried about that. There we go. A little bit closer to the teapot now. And there you have it, a stenciled teapot card. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed making your stenciled card and that it's giving you some ideas for new things that you can make and a new technique that you can try out when you're stamping.